Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the room. Oh, I'll catch you up. Yes, ma'am. Nice to see you, by the way. Happy Victoria Day. I'll bring you up to speed. I'm just going through some stuff and muting and all that fun stuff. Just trying to get organized. Hey, aye, Captain. How's it going? No, we actually, yes, ma'am. We've got a little bit of frost this morning, and it was pretty foggy here. That was pretty much about it. It's a little chilly, cold on the feet, especially if you're wearing sandals. Hmm. I think that's everything. Hey, Sirius Black. How's it going? We got a little bit of rain yesterday. I'm not really, maybe it just spit. Hey, Mr. Hemi. Happy Victoria Day to you. I think the roads are going to be busy today with campers coming back home from camping. Unfortunately, we have the fire ban, so some fire bans in some places. It's pretty dry. I am just getting organized here. I've got a pretty good mixed pack of show today, I think. I hope. A little bit of a mix. I'm missing a few mods today. It's if you see Black Delilah out there, wish her a happy birthday. It's her birthday today. I was hoping to sing to her this morning. I did earlier, left her a nice little recording for her. She's probably doing birthday stuff today. And do hit that like button when you come in. Hopefully, maybe you guys could sub up too. Yeah, we're under a fire ban, Mr. Hemi, unfortunately, in some places, and just west of us, there's just 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 west of us, there's some fire bans. There's some places in town. You can have a fire as long as it's closed and it's off the ground and it's contained. You're allowed one. Other than that, uh-uh. So make sure I got everything here and we can get going. Oh, turn this. Oh, that's what I wanted. Turn up the sound. There we go. Enjoying a coffee. holiday day. The lakes are high in Ontario, Hemi? Or are they high here? It's not really high here. I'm gonna give you guys about maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I'll give you guys a heads up or so, and then hopefully you guys can um, sub up and probably turn the subs on. That'll give you plenty of time to. I think you got about 1 minute, 2 minutes, something like that you can message in the chat. So we have a vendor weekend next weekend, 340 vendors, crowd of 50,000, even making packaging deep fried candy. That's like crazy. Holy, that's crazy. I'm going searching next weekend. I'm gonna go look for Darius. I offered to help the family and friends in the Facebook group, so I'm gonna go. So I have a little bit of a clip later on Crazy Cat Carrot. Jasmine did a reading this morning. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I've been pretty busy this morning, so I'm excited about that. I'm going out, trying to get ready for you. Try ready for the search. I got to go get tick spray. I'm gonna have to get bear spray. It's right at Crow's Nest Pass, not far from me. Maybe a 5.5 hour drive, something like that. I've been through that area quite a bit. I got a friend that's on the BC side, close to Cranbrook, so um, it's about a 12-hour drive to her place, but it's a long drive, boring, and scenic, but it's boring. Yeah, a lot of snow in Ontario, and so the water's high. Yeah, I hear you, Hemi. Not here though. We didn't have a lot of snow we thought we would, but yes, they have. They have some pretty good ideas. I think Becca had an idea about the nesting areas, look for nesting areas and stuff, and um, MJ did a card reading a couple days ago. We're thinking about doing a panel actually in a few days. We're thinking about it. I put it out there. So anyone know how to unblock people on YouTube? Why would I want to unblock people on YouTube? Just saying. I've got a pretty good list going on right now. No, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Because you want to unblock? I think you go to your privacy settings in your channel and then you click on that and it'll take you to blocking and then you can go and unblock, as far as I know. Supposed to be 26 degrees Celsius today. Nice. That's okay. That's a good, I don't mind 23, 24, 20, anything above 20, well, 25, 26 is a little hot for me. So you're gonna go look on your phone there? Yes, ma'am. Sure. You go do that. I may go make another coffee. Call it coffee kind of cooled off on me. So Monsters of Chaos did a video for me yesterday, and I really appreciate those guys. I really do. Um, they did a video on Zach last night, so I hope you got to see it. I'm not going to show it though. I'm going to show other things that was pointed out to me last night and this morning. Uh, excuse me. I even made a little phone call yesterday and spent about half an hour trying to phone somebody and they didn't answer. And all I got is their voicemail. So, don't know what to tell you. You saw the video, Suzanne? Or sorry, Susan? Sorry, don't have my glasses on. Wait a minute. Let me need a sec to clean these. They're a little dirty. Susan Nelson. Give me a sec, guys, and we'll get going. If you guys see Black Delilah in the chat today, if she shows up, wish her a happy birthday. It's her birthday today. One of my mods. One of my superstar mods. She's a superstar. Yeah, I really enjoyed the video. Yep, channel settings, privacy, block users. And you can unblock. So they put it in alphabetical order for you too at some point. I think they do. It's kind of funny. And the ones the ones that you want to block or unblock and don't want to leave block, it gets confusing. So, anyways, enough said. Moving along. So, what do we got here? What should we start with? I don't know where to begin. So I'm hearing some of my mods were a little upset this morning, and Mr. Psychic claims that his mom, her job is being threatened because of us. That's not the case, Zach. So,
it's tough because yeah, my mom works and she's a really hard worker and she's in a manager position, but they've even tried to affect that. And I'm not going to go in depth about that, but you guys can read between the lines there. They've tried to affect where I live. So these people are going way out of line. Whether they talk about
yes, ma'am.
past, whether they try to affect my living situation, my mom's work, these people are evil.
We're evil. We're evil. Don't know what to say about that, Zach. Maybe look in a mirror. Maybe start telling the truth. Here's another one. How about we tell you what, Zach, after I'm done this, how about we go look at the want ads for you in the Wichita area and we'll show you what jobs is hiring. How about we do that for you? And then we're actually helping you, not putting you down, right? So let's go we'll check out the want ads here in a bit. I'll put Google up and we'll figure that out for you. Give me one sec though. So I don't want to get off topic. And then Miss Summer Breeze. See if I could find it. Is this it? Hopefully you could see that. I'll try and zoom in the best I can. Not the best, but. So she claims that we got her mom. Suppose we might be getting her mom fired. Right? Right, serious? Couldn't agree with you more. It's interesting because it's very inconsistent because a few months ago, hang on a sec. See if I can find it.
Now a video.
That's it.
A video. I don't know, 5 6 hours ago.
It was a few months ago.
Her ugliness was shining through.
He's talking about Jasmine.
His father didn't pass away to say my mother doesn't have a job. My mother's a manager at Dunkin's. Okay.
Duncan's. Okay, Duncan's. Hi, cool. Hi, cool girl. What's up? Hit that like button. Come join us. We don't bite here.
They're forcing me to react, right?
So his mom says that he says that his mom works at Dunkin' Donuts, right? Okay. I'm going to show you guys something. It's kind of funny. I did a lot of research too, serious. We all have. And it's just kind of annoying. Really. Works at Dunkin', and she puts that up on her Facebook. Wide open for everybody to see. She's a manager, but at a deli. And that's his mom, Carrie Haley. Wouldn't want to run into her in a dark alley. Just saying. But you get the idea, right? So they've been so inconsistent with their stories, and we're blamed for something he did, which is asking for money under false pretenses, Zach. You tell everybody you need $50 yesterday for food, and then the next minute, oh, you need stuff around the house. You're inconsistent with your stories. You're inconsistent what you're needing for your money. So you're giving us false pretenses. No, he was never on disability. One minute he's saying that he's on disability. Next minute, oh, I missed an appointment. No, I'm no longer on disability. And then the next minute, he says he's on partial disability and he's trying to get money through that way. Well, how can he be on disability for an accident that happened in 2020 and claim that he had 3 herniated discs, but yet you can hop and down off that couch so easily? And then he got $30,000 out of that settlement a year later. The accident was real. I don't know what happened to that accident. I haven't done any digging on it, really. I don't really want to pay attention to it, really. But he got a lawyer. His dad got them the lawyer. He ended up getting $30,000 for it and blew it. He didn't even get a car out of it. He didn't even, he blew it all on garbage, on rugs for him and his mom. Nothing to show for it, no ID, no nothing. And we know he doesn't have ID. He doesn't have a passport. He doesn't have a driver's license because his criminal record says He's been caught driving without a driver's license many times. Not to mention the A and B charge he got against him from one of his ex-girlfriends. I'm looking into that one right now on those charges. Continuing on. So, and then you're defaming us at the same time. Well, get this part. Let's see if I could find it. What's this one?
You guys are doing great. Always nice to see you, Kelly. And always nice to see everyone joining in. Everyone today. Hope you guys are doing great. Always nice to see you, Kelly. And always nice to see everyone joining in. I am reaching out to you guys today. I don't often do this, but if anybody does want to help, I do have my Cash App pin down there. Also, Venmo at Zach Jackson 123. So that's just ZAC Jackson 123. And as always, I always tell you guys what it's going to. And lately, the trolls and everyone have made it so difficult for me to ever receive anything. And so,
Because people are seeing through your shit, Zach. That's why.
that's why I'm asking for some help. But
So his mom's at work all day and he's sitting there begging for money. Go figure. Right? He's not, he doesn't do it very often, right? Get that part? Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? It's here. I have it. I know I have it. There it is. He's constantly posting for his Cash App and his Venmo account. Constantly. And then he deletes it. And then he'll go on hours and hours on end begging for money. And he says he doesn't do it very often. And he won't give us receipts. He is in Wichita, Massachusetts, the little suburb of outside of Boston. Yes, ma'am. Moving right along. Moving on up. Yesterday, he put a post up. He was asking for money for groceries, $50 or something like that. And then, look at this. He's drinking a Gatorade right on live. You know what I mean? With the inconsistencies, right? I don't have any food in the house. Oh no. Don't have any food in the house, but he's drinking a Gatorade. And he's eating a pack of sour packs or the candy sour things, whatever. Well, here's the thing, yes, ma'am. The other day, a few weeks ago, he was so wasted, and I don't have it. I wish I have it, the recording on that. He deleted it, and I wanted a screen recording of it. It was so funny. He's sitting there asking for $5 for water, and all he had to do was get off his ass and go turn on the tap. and then he pulls out a Gatorade, right? I hear you, mess. Yes, ma'am. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Like I drank under the tap. I drank in the water hose and drank into the water hose, and I turned out fine. So yeah. Anywho, see, this is my problem. It's very simple. It's just he's inconsistent with this with what the money he needs it for, and he's constantly begging for money. Constantly begging. It got so nerve-wracking when I was a mod for Zach at one point. In fact, most of my mods are here used to be with Zach. And I caught on to something and I sat back. One day he claimed that he was saving money for a car for him and his mom, right? And one day he decided they went to go grocery shopping or something, and all of a sudden automat his tires got slashed. His imaginary car got his tires got slashed, and he found an air tag underneath the car. So I kept messaging him, and I said, "Look, like, are you okay? Is everything okay?" I bought into it. Silly me, bought into it, and I suggested him, why don't you do? He wanted money for a cab or an Uber to get home. Were you going to leave the car there? Are you going to get it towed? Like he wouldn't even answer anything all day. Of course, I'm worried. Like a caring individual will say, well, call a tow company and see if they'll tow it to a place and they'll fix your tires for you. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I have the text messages for it. And then his father just recently claimed he had this car. He claimed to have this car, right? That he got insurance in a car from the money he was asking for his Cash App. People have donated for this car, $400 or $500 for this car from people, random people. And then he his father, his own father, tapped him on the shoulder the same day he was supposed to be in Nova Scotia, and he tells him he doesn't have a car. I'm like, you fucking lying piece of shit. I can even show you that clip. Is this the one? No,
I don't put out a video
that's not
uh,
it.
5 6 hours ago.
Where is it? Is this the one?
Time you out serious,
Oh,
but
it's the one on Sirius. You still here?
I'm gonna time you out serious, but I'll see you later. You don't know my life, so you're just an annoying prick, but see you later.
You called you annoying prick, Sirius. This is the part where people, when they call him on his shit, and when people do, he blocks and deletes them and deflects. Right? I called him on his shit months ago, and he blocked me, and then stupid me, I should have stayed in the chat because I wasn't even blocked yet. and I didn't bolt. I just didn't know what was going on. He took my wrench away, and then because I started to call him out, and because he was back in his talking about his Cash App. I'm sorry to bring that up, serious. I thought it was pretty funny, but not funny how he blocked you. It was funny how of a dick he was to do that, and we've been through it all. So as we were mods, so I just wanted to show that part and make a point that when people call h- pe- when people call him on his shit, he just blocks people and deflects. That was my whole point to it. And you were calling him out, and I appreciate it. So Zach can go screw himself, but all I care. But we'll go back to the car part. I'm trying to find that clip. That's not.
I don't know, 5, 6 everyone today. I hope you guys are doing great.
Well, maybe it might be it.
So
Play it again. See.
out a video, I don't know, 5, 6 hours ago, something like that. And in her video, her ugliness was shining through. To say that
Look at the mirror, Zach.
this way, to say my mother doesn't have a job. My mother's a manager at Dunkin's.
Oh, that's the Duncan one. No. Is this it?
What's going on?
No. Well, anyways, he told everybody about a car. Thought I had it. Sorry for the spinning. But anyways, here's one where he's begging for money still.
The Cash App CACHERY Jackson 1.
These are clips that he deletes and blocks and deletes. I guess that's it. Okay, here's the one on the car. He tells his dad he doesn't have a car. I have a clip somewhere. This is where he got caught. Hey, Dragonfly Love, how's it going?
What's going on? Mom forgot to get cigarettes down at the store that we just went to. Yeah. So she's dead. Oh, yeah. Oh, there she is. Yeah, what, she was screaming at me? Well, she was probably just yelling out loud. No, she was screaming at me. I don't know what she would say, but no, she was pissed about the cigarettes. She just was like, what the fuck? I just went in the store. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll come out and grab the stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Be up to.
See how like the part he says about his mom and stuff? I think his mom's enabling him big time and she's in the mix of it. Because she's giving him shit because he forgot cigarettes, right? According to him. You see what I'm saying? I appreciate that, serious, and I'm glad you called him out what you did. You're awesome. So I'm sorry you had to go through that. I just wanted to show that clip because this is just happened recently the other day, and he does that to everybody. He doesn't just he's done it to me, he's done it to your mods, our mods, my mods. He's done it to I'm pretty sure that Dan's mods have been in there from Drunken Turkeys has been there calling us shit out too, besides you. And you know, try to call him on his shit, and then he deflects, right? Because he doesn't want anybody to know about his 1.3 or 1.36 subscribers, right? that do follow him, when most of them, a lot of them are from Sonny's channel, that Sonny put him on a channel with, from Crying Shame, put him on a pedestal back in uh, this September and October. That's majority of all those subs, thanks to Sonny. That's where he's at right now, right? So Sonny's not to blame though. She got fooled, but at some point or another, Sonny needs to respond to that. I think, in my opinion, what she does or she doesn't, that's up to her, and that's her choice. Right, Dragonfly Love? I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But here's the rest of the video.
Want to get some cigarettes? Yeah. I figured I'd swing by, see if you were home. Yep, I was gonna be. Any word on a vehicle yet?
Here it is.
Car. No, definitely not. No. No, but yeah. Wondering you're up there. But you never did answer me, so I sent you a message. Okay.
It was his dad and his stepmom that his stepmom was videotaping Mary. So anywho, I don't know what else to tell you. He slid away like a snake that he is, a snake in the grass that he is, and got caught. And then about minutes later, he rushed home to put a post out saying that, "Oh, I'm on my way. I got back last night. I got back last night from Nova Scotia." He put a post out to put damage control in as soon as that video came out. And he was supposed to be in Nova Scotia searching for Jack and Lily. And that didn't happen. So he put a post out claiming that he got a rush flight. Well, the rush flight, I got information on that as well. The girls sent me some stuff last night. I think I have it. Yeah, it is right here. So he claimed he had a red eye flight. It would have been commercial. Right? That's what a red flight is. They have no red light flights coming in out of Halifax unless you're going east to west, not south. I'm not blaming Sunny either, yes, ma'am. I just think that she should address it myself and say something, but it's up to her. It's her choice, right? But a lot of his subscribers are from Sunny's chat. Yeah, or delete the videos too. She could do that too as well. But I have screen recordings of that here introducing to Sunny. It's already out there. So somebody needs to have a conversation with Sunny. I'm not going to do it. Sunny already hates my guts for something over an accident. To this day, she keeps throwing it in my face. So, anyway, red light. Red light, green light. So, anyways, he claimed he had a red light flight that Friday night or something like that, got back Saturday morning, and that's when supposedly his dad caught him. Well, that didn't happen, Zach. You didn't go. You didn't go to Nova Scotia. Like, why are you telling people you still went? Like, you're inconsistent with your story, Zach, and you're giving false pretenses to people about where your money's going. And that's the frustrating part about you. You did it when we were mods there. Is this the one here? Yeah. And I think your mod, Summer Breeze, is a lunatic. I think that's your mother. I think Summer Breeze is Carrie, in my opinion. And that's the other thing. The Wichita Police Department confirmed. They confirmed that you didn't go to Nova Scotia, Zach. So why do you keep lying to people and putting it on your lives? They're going to see it, Zach. What's this? This is one of his many posts that he keeps posting out looking for money, and he says he doesn't do it very often. I think it was yesterday's post. Then he's accusing us that we've impacted his life. Well, he did it to himself. You did it to yourself, Zach. You narcissist piece of shit is what you are. A Daniel 2.0. In my opinion, by the way. His big plea was for money and food yesterday, and then he talked about, oh, he needed stuff for the stuff around the house. Like, you know what I'm talking about? He's all over the place. And of course, he looked wasted when he was on there. Well, here's the thing, Sirius. He's talking about going to find Gus Lamont. He wants to go to Australia. He wants to get away from the Jack and Lily case and worry about Gus Lamont now. Now he wants to get a plane ticket and go. Well, you know how much those tickets are? A fortune. My aunt, I've got a cousin in Sydney. Oh no, sorry, in New Zealand. She's in New Zealand with my with her husband and her three kids in New Zealand. And she's from Canada. And she goes and visits every Christmas. They're expensive just to go to New Zealand. That's his next scam. Here's okay, so here's the part where he put in something yesterday that bothered me. He put in a claim. Yeah, about 2,000. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, yes, ma'am. It's 2 grand from Edmonton, Australia. Yeah, I believe it. Used to be. But look at the price of gas the way it is right now. So then he said he was in Nova Scotia apparently. He puts this out on the Friday or the Saturday, I think it was. I can't remember. It was right after his dad caught him, which was even funnier. Well, price of gas here is $1.82 here in Alberta. I've heard it's $2 in New Brunswick. I'm not sure what it is in Ontario. Anywho, but he put this false tip out in his chat. Go guess what I did? I took that, and me and a couple other people, $1.98 now. Nice. And diesel's a 2.24. Diesel's always been expensive. Uh, so he put in a false tip, tells everybody about it. You don't think it's going to go to the RCMP? I did that. I tipped him off. I gave it to the RCMP and said, "This is what he's been saying online. Is this true?" They haven't got back to me yet. I gave him their contact information for Zach, and I even emailed the detective this morning to let him know that's what he's done. Hey, White Morpheus, welcome to the room. Please do sub up. Hit and like that button. Yeah, and then he supposedly put out a fake tip for the FBI to Nancy Guthrie. So if anybody's out there wants to report to the FBI, I'll send you the screenshot that what he said. You, I only subscribed if you're not. I'm an all Canadian fan. I cheer for the Canadians. I cheer for Vancouver. Anybody's in the Stanley Cup final, I will cheer for whoever's Canadian. How about that? I'm actually an Oilers fan because I am from Alberta. But I don't mind the Canucks. I've got friends that are Canucks fans, so we always have friendly wagers, friendly bets. Whoever was going to buy beer, or whoever's going to, next round. Golden Knights, nice. I like the Avalanche though. They got a good team this year, but I'm hoping for the Avalanche and the Canadians in the final. That's what I'm hoping for, like a Montreal versus Quebec Nordiques kind of deal, because they used to be an old team. But I'm now I'm going off topic. So, but anyways, I put that fake tip in. I wish somebody would do the same for the FBI. I hope they do. Somebody does. If I could find it, I will pull it up. I might be able, maybe I can. I think I have it. Give me a sec. Let me look. There's the rush flight. There's the poem. There's a donate money. Here we are. This is the one. Here's the false tip. Supposedly, somebody wants to call the FBI and see if that's legit. Hey, Cowboy Pizza. Welcome. Lying is a learned behavior. His mom is probably in charge. She's his manager. She's a sick, competent team. Is he going to be living with mommy forever? Yeah, who knows? 32-year-old man living with his mommy. Imagine being 40 and living with your mommy in mommy's basement. Dependent on mom, right? Depending on the lying and the rugs and the booze and whatever he is doing over there. But that's the tip that he supposedly put in for the Nancy Guthrie case. If anybody wants to screenshot it, tip off the FBI and find out if that's actually true. I did that with the RCMP this last week, so See, the thing is, we're not making his life uneasy. It's the fact that he's making his life uneasy because he's lying. He's inconsistent with his stories, and he's a true grifter, which is my point. He's defamed me. He's defamed my mods this morning. My mods are pissed right off. You know, what am I to do? I'm going to have my mods back. That's what I do. I love my mods, and they love me. They're my superstars. So you know, and it's Beck, and it's Black Delilah's birthday today. So if you see her, wish her happy birthday. I want to sing to her. She's not even here. Anyhow, I'll give her a day off. Everybody would like to have a day to yourself, go to the spa or whatever on your birthday or whatever. I don't do that. I probably go get drunk somewhere in the corner and who knows. But I'm not an alcoholic, by the way. I have the odd drink once in a while, but I don't drink very often. And when I do, it's a rum and coke. Anyhow, but that's the tip. What else can I show you guys? I think it's about pretty much wraps it up, maybe. Oh, right. Here's the ad again. I put up some posts the last few days and I got the email wrong. I forgot the A on the end of his name for um the detective's name in his email. There is an A on the end of it, so I do apologize for that, for any convenience I may have caused. So I will correct that today when I get an opportunity. But my mods here will put the detective's email address. If you have been a uh, victim from the funeral scam, and it was a funeral scam, we've proven it. His grandfather did not die on the 23rd of December of 2025. He passed away in September 5 years ago. They are doing, if we were lying, why would they be not doing an investigation? Good point. So I'll leave that up here for a little bit. I'm just going to grab a quick coffee. Give me a minute and I'll be right back. You can chat with yourselves, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's a good thing for Keurigs. Anyhow, so what do you guys think about all that? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Black Delilah. Happy birthday to you. And plenty more. I'm not going to strip for you. Happy birthday to one of my superstar mods, Black Delilah. Hey, Andrea. Welcome to the room. Glad you can make it. Should we get you a keg and some guys from Thunder from Down Under? We can do that. Chippendales? I'll start up a Cash App today. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna strip. No, not camera. Mm-mm. And I don't think my girlfriend would appreciate that. Yeah, I know. Fun and games. I hope you're having a good birthday. So, mm-mm. So moving along, I think I've given him enough of a platform today. I might do a little bit every day, and we'll go through, like, some people haven't gone through our Facebook group. Can you guys post the Facebook group in there? Um, one of you mods, please and thank you. I know some of you guys don't have Facebook, so I think what we'll do, I'll do a little bit each day. Um, Anybody that wants receipts or whatever will share. There's nothing wrong with that, even though we have it on private. And the reason being we have it on private, there is an investigation going on with the lead detective with Zachary Jackson. And I think what we'll do is we'll share a little bit here and there. We'll talk about the funeral. We'll talk about this a little bit each day. I don't want to give them too much of a platform, but then you guys get to see what the receipts are all about for some of you guys that don't have Facebook. So, but there is a Facebook group out there. So the people that do have Facebook could go and check out our Facebook group. I will have the mods posted for you. The link will send one of us a request. We will definitely add you. Eventually it's going to, excuse me. What eventually we want to do is we want to go on our next phase and go to our next uh investigation, if you want to call it, and get away from Zachary and let Lee take over law enforcement. They've already there is an investigation. It's been going on for about a week now. We haven't heard much back yet. I sent him some stuff this morning. Maybe I've got an email today. That'd be cool, you know. So neither link opens. Uh-oh. Hmm. Well, that's odd. No, let's get away from that because we need to figure this out, Mama Chipmunk. Maybe we can go back to the link and try to maybe reset it and put it back in the Facebook group. The thing is, I've had emails from people, and I don't want to. I like I like for you guys to keep your identities. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I don't want to be that guy to know who you are, and if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying. And it don't matter if you get added to Facebook or whatever. It just gets confusing with email. So maybe we can just reset the link. Maybe it should work. I've got into it many times with this. So, or if you want, you guys can email. Yeah, I maybe there's got to be a way that we can reset the link and then we'll help you out that way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thanks, Andrea. I appreciate that. Um, Try that link, what Andrea just posted, eVision, and see if we can help you out with that. Oh, really? Huh. Probably because it's in private and okay. What's another idea? I'm just thinking. The link isn't click available? Okay. That's weird. It's because it's in private and that's why, and you would have to send a request. And that's why. So maybe I'm under Rob Haynes in Facebook. So maybe send me a request through Facebook and I can add you that way. It's white and blue. Okay. We'll get that fixed today. We'll figure something out for the next live if we post the Facebook group. We'll figure that out. For the meantime, you guys can send me like a don't send me like if you don't want to be a friend with me. That's fine. Uh Send me a request. My name's under Rob Haynes, and you can send a request that way, and I'll gladly add you. You honestly don't give two shits if Zach knows your real name. I know. I just like to keep everybody's identities. You know what I mean? So I like you guys' your private stuff. So you know, I'm very respectful that way, right? I'm being kind and vision. You know, send me a friend request. I'll add you. How about that? I'm under Rob Haynes. It's the picture of a wolf. It's a black wolf on it. Can't miss it. And we'll add you that way. How about that? And we'll figure something out. I'm an older Italian woman. I don't put up with a lot of shit, but I respect the fact that you have respect for other people. Thank you. I appreciate that. Plus, I'm a New Yorker. Awesome. I've never been to New York, so that's one of my on my bucket list. I want to go see Ground Zero, 9/11, Statue of Liberty. It's on my bucket list, but can't get any worse. Great town, great city. I like the New Year's ball. I always watch New Year's ball on New Year's. Don't mess with Italians. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. All right, we'll try it that way. All right. Send me an email. RB or sorry, Rob Haynes 50 at gmail.com and we'll try it that way. I don't know how to do it. to be honest. Do you know how to do it, Mama Chima? Because I don't. Maybe they can email you. There you go. Maybe Ma, I don't know how to do it, but you can email me anyways. I'll try my best. But you can email Mama Chipmunk and Leonard68 hotmail.com. We'll just do that. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I'll do that then. Nice. Thank you. Yes, man. I appreciate that. Now I know how to do it. No, I'm just learning this all computer stuff. But thank you. I appreciate that. I'll do that. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Again, God bless you. Um, okay, so moving along. So little black bear sent me an email the other day. He said, "Hey, check this out." So it's a hunting show. Where is it? There it is. It is a hunting show. Um, and I've never hunted before in my life. My dad did when he lived in the Yukon, and he could tell me stories about the Yukon and stuff like that because they had to hunt for food and everything, rabbits or whatever. And he didn't like using a gun, but he has a gun. He used to be in the military, and um, so but something for little black bear wanted to point something out for me, so I wanted to share it. I subbed to this guy. His name's Steve. I'll fast forward it. It's the last 8 minutes. He had a lot of They had a lot of really good stories about um Bigfoot stories, grizzly bear stories. Um Pretty cool. I'm gonna let this play out a little, the ads. There you go. The very first order alone, quantity wise, was that's not what I wanted. So $100,000 now. Sorry guys, having technical difficulties. We'll get to it though. Yeah, Steve's channel. Do you want me to play it or no? Because I can play it. I'll go back. Give me a sec, guys. Oh, fuck, this is annoying. Yeah, he is. I just started to get used to him. I just watched this one show that little black bear pointed out. But I watched it from the beginning and they had some pretty cool stories. But this is the part he wanted me to watch the last 8 minutes of it, and I'm gonna show you guys that. Oh, Becca, if you're out there, thank you. Are you sure you want me to add that? Just give me a sec, guys. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Something's come up. Give me a sec. Maybe it's an update. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Footstep of me sideways, facing the side of that road. Anyway, sorry, I'm just reminiscing what it's like to want to get out of the woods and get back to the vehicle after something's going down. It's not a fun moment. It's not a fun moment, right? Anyway, share my story at howtohunt.com. Get me your experience, or if you want to come and talk to me, get in line. It's a lengthy one right now. Holy cow, there's a lot of people want to come on here and chit chat, which I love when we're doing it. And what else? Side note, side topic. That Ron, who I had the interview with on the Sean Atwood channel last week, solid dude. Solid dude. I think I might have him on here. I want to have a conversation with him. And I mentioned this with somebody else I was talking to on here previously. I don't think it's aired yet. But I don't know why. Well, I know why. I should be, but my mind, I just can't shake it. I listened to a testimony from a survivor of Epstein direct, and went into detail about how they got girls, who they targeted. What I'll write down to not too detailed, but detailed enough to make you absolutely sick to your stomach. What he would do, and it's really striking me is it's just driving me absolutely bonkers lately. I can't shake the thought of how this is going down and how all of us are not even batting an eye now when we hear about this shit. Right? Oh, the Epstein list. Oh, yeah, well, they're on government. Oh, they're getting protected. Oh, they're not coming forward with arresting anybody. I mean, don't you just think that that's a blatant sign that we're basically effed? Right? With all the shit going on in society today and around us, things that are being done to us by the people in charge. And meanwhile, I don't know, I mean, it's been made pretty obvious to a lot of us. It's pretty obvious that these elite are into abusing children. And it's an easy thing to say. It's being said all the time. So I think everybody must be numb to it. But I cannot believe that we aren't rushing the buildings. I can't believe it. I mean, especially you parents out there, picture it. Picture the terror, the absolute terror in a child while this is going down. The terror, pain, the hopelessness, right? Like, I don't think anybody's really picturing this as they should be. And I don't understand how we are not stopping society. Like, stop now. Everything stops dead. And we stop this now globally. We remove these people now. Nothing goes forward. Do you know what I mean? It's like, how's this for an example? All right, so let's just say we know there's a shooter. There's a school shooter in a school going crazy.
Do you guys want me to stop it? I'll take it down if it's gonna trigger you. You want me to keep playing? Are you guys gonna be okay? Oh. Give me a sec, guys. Two seconds. Please hold. Okay. Becca wanted to show me some stuff. I will do that in a bit after this, so bear with me.
Person in that school shooting the shit out of kids. All right, what happens? The place gets locked down. Nothing happens in that school until that shooter is caught and disposed of. Right? Everything goes on lockdown. Everything stops instantly. Pursue that person and get them now. Right? Well, how come we're not doing that with these elite monsters? How come we're not doing that same action? Shutting everything down. Go get them. Shut it down now. Nothing carries on further, period, until we get this person who's destroying innocent children. How come? How did we get here? How did we frickin' get here? Right? And I don't know why. It's really, really, really eating me alive to the point. Well, you know, after I got to meet Ron online, it sounds like him and Sean Atwood, that's the good guy warriors. They are good guy warriors. And apparently Ron, he infiltrated a bunch of these elite groups and caused millions of dollars of damage to a bunch of individuals, and 100% motivated to stop these monsters from harming kids. That's what these guys have done a lot, and I want to talk to him about that. What do you guys think? I know it's not completely on topic of what we do here, but somebody's got to fucking do it, right? And I'm down. I'm down with shifting gears a little bit, not full time. And I've dedicated myself to hearing all these people and their experiences, but I want to talk to Ron more in depth of what he has done, how he did it, and I want him to share his knowledge with all of us. What he's learned, how he did it, how they're doing it, and what we can do. Okay? Obviously, I'm going to give a flying shit. It makes me sick about the children not getting enough food in the so-called modern world right here in the backyard. But the fact that we are letting monsters get away with this is absolutely freaking me out. I cannot wrap my being around this. Right? How are we conditioned to not rush these buildings where these elites are, string them up upside down over flames, and slow roast them? I don't have a clue how we're not doing that. For real, I don't get it. I need to understand more. I want to learn more, and I want to try to make a difference if I can. And I hope you do too. There you go. Rant over. for now.
Give me a second, Chicken Whisper. So that was Steve from How to Hunt, and a guy in the name of Ron sent him an email about the Epstein files and how things are going on, the way things are going in our society nowadays. How we're not shutting everything down and we're not for our children, right? We should be protecting our children and we're not. And our um LE, law enforcement, whatever, whoever's involved, they need to shut everything down. And then, like Tumler Ridge was a prime example how they shut everything down and they got the shooter, right? The shooter ended up killing himself, right? Or he was shot or whatever the heck it was. But it just goes to show you that our society, we need to wake the fuck up. It's what we need to do. In other words, is what he was saying. So, what do you guys think of that? And what's your guys' opinion on Steve on How to Hunt? Do sub up to that guy. I like some of his stories, the Bigfoot stories and the bear stories and everything. So, right at the beginning of that show, I watched the whole hour. So, and I caught that part. My girlfriend's been following it too, the Epstein files too. So what do you guys think of that? Sorry, you had to make coffee. That's okay. I'm going to make coffee in a bit too. What do you guys think? Hit that like button, by the way. You're sure not sure what to say right now, Jerry Lynn? I get you. I hear you. I just think people need to wake the fuck up. Is what part of my French, but you think our world's yeah. I agree. Yes, ma'am. I think we all need to wake up, you know, and start calling their government on their shit. Society needs to wake up, but we're so busy. I remember a time where back in my day, it was like the 80s where we're constantly we're not looking at our phones and we're not looking at the internet all the time. We're so reliant on the internet. We need to get away from that, from the internet, but we're so but our generation is this time now is we're going into AI now. And we're so focused on our phones and we're so focused on this, we just need to wake the fuck up and protect our children and protect ourselves. You know what I mean? And we need to speak up. Agreed, 100% Dragonfly. Dragonfly love. You could tell I'm not feeling well. I'm online. Yeah. We're so plugged in with everything. And like, look at the Jack and Lily case. Our CMP should have stepped down and shut everything down, found out where the kids were that day instead of having these searches through the woods. That's what threw everybody off was the woods. But things should have been shut down. The roads should have been shut down back and forth. Nobody should be coming in and out. Nobody should have been on that property. Everybody should have been kicked off that property and forensics should have stepped in. you know? Same with the Darius MacDougall case. Things should have been shut down. At least there's people around online. Yeah. So just wanted to show that little clip, what Steve had to say. And thank little Black Bear for that. He emailed me, and I believe Darius is from Lethbridge. Or from the Lethbridge area. I can't remember. But I'm going next weekend to go help with the search though, with the friends in the group that's going out there right now. There's no please bring me home. There's no ground search and rescue. There's actually people going out there to go search. I think the RCMP is going out there Friday and Saturday or something. They went about a couple weeks ago. They're going back out there again supposedly, and um, I'm I'm gonna go down maybe Saturday night and then search with the people on with the Facebook group that I'm with on the Sunday, and probably come home Monday. It's only a couple hours away. Well, it's a few hours for me. Dairyland men, women, and non-binary individuals. Federal and provincial policies emphasize inclusivity of for diverse identities, including transgender, gender, queer, and gender, and two-spirit people. Yeah. Oh, he is from British Columbia? Okay. I didn't know that. They don't. All I heard is he's disappeared. Didn't say where he was from. That's good to know. Do you know whereabouts in Jerry Lynn in BC? I just started picking up this case with Jack and oh no, sorry, Jack and Lily. With Darius, I'm trying to get away from Jack and Lily because there's just so much drama going on with Jack and Lily. So couldn't tell you what two spirit people are. It's all good. I'm just reading the chat, so best I can. First Nations bisexual? Hmm. Didn't know that. Anyways, moving right along. I'm gonna show a recording that Jasmine put out this morning. I have not seen it, so bear with me. It's about Darius and I believe she did a spirit box. So if you guys are interested, you can stick and watch and listen. I am gonna listen because I haven't seen it, and so I'm gonna show that. Um, Jasmine's pretty cool. I like her. Crazy cat, Tarot, and um, and then there's some stuff I'm gonna show that Becca just sent me just moments ago. I'll share that afterwards. Um, I need a chance to look at it first before I show it. So bear with me. But right now, I am going to show Jasmine stuff from this morning. You're more than welcome to stay. Just give me a couple of seconds. Okay. You guys want to watch? Becca wants me to show this. I'm going to show this right now, actually. Sorry. Can you guys put her thing in right away? Her channel, guys? I'm going to show Becca right now. Actually, just the more I think about it. Just give me a sec. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? Just get organized. I'll be right back. Okay, just give me one more minute, guys. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to show you guys something that Becca showed me. Just give me a minute. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. This is, I'm gonna plug in my phone here. Just give me a sec. Sorry about that. Okay, Becca wanted me to show this. So, this is the conversation, the the conversation that she had with the detective about the article, about the that post that we've been showing for the last week. This is her conversation with the detective. Okay, that's our receipts. There is the email. That's the email to the detective. Here's the that's what we've been showing the last few days and the last week. Okay. Here is the there's one more thing I gotta send you guys, show you guys. I'm gonna have to go back and get to it again. I missed it. Um, but that's about remote viewing. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up now. Sorry. There's one more thing I need to show you. I just gotta make sure I got it. Yeah, I got it. I skipped over it by mistake. This is a conversation that I believe Becca had a conversation with Zach over the phone.
Read this message and from
Oh,
are we trying to get your mother fired? We just presented truth and facts. Now, if the facts and truth are affecting your mother, that means someone has realized your mother has broken the law. You can't blame us for that, Zachary. That's all on you and your mother. We have not presented any false information. I gave you the detective's info. Yesterday, I posted a comment in your comment section, Zachary. And you deleted that comment quicker than I've ever seen anyone delete a comment. Because you know you're being investigated by a detective in your city. You know that to be the truth. I was also told by the detective who is investigating you that there is no way you could have been in Canada. We also have the flyer from the Winston Police Department. I will send that email over to Rob so he can show it in his live. Because I discussed with the detective who is investigating you, Zachary Jackson, on how we can get information out there so people stop getting scammed by you. So that's why the flyer is out there if you haven't seen the flyer yet, Zachary Jackson. But it will coincide with the email that the detective sent me. None of us are lying, Zach. You are the one who is lying.
And I'm gonna pull up the post that Zach took down. Give me 2 seconds. I have it. I just gotta find it. You'll have to give me a minute. If not, if one of my mods have it, can you just send that to me? Send it to mod chat and I'll pull it up. I think I have it. Okay, all right. See you in vision. You'll have to give me a bit to find it. If I don't have it, I'm gonna have one of my mods to pull it up. If they can find it. There it is. And there's the post that Becca put up. Hey, little black bear, I showed your little clip from Steve today. So I hope you replay it. I'll go back to replay. I got it. I got it, Mama Chipmunk. That was put it up on Zachary's one of his posts yesterday, and he automatically took that down. Zach has been deflecting anytime we put anything up in there, and he deletes everything. And then Jerry and then put something on there, and it was deleted as well, Zach. You can't hide from it, Zach. The fact that you have a detective that is investigating you. We know you've got no ID. We know that. We know you didn't go to Nova Scotia, Zach. We know you've been using false and pretenses to get money from people. We didn't get your if your mom's going to get fired from her job, that's on you guys. That's not on us. So stop telling lies to people, Zach. Stop deflecting, Zach, and start telling the truth, because it's going to look worse on you than it ever did before. That's the email that was posted. Anybody that is a victim to Zach's false pretenses, please email the detective. He will get back to you. I emailed him this morning about the tip that he called, that he supposedly put into the RCMP. There's also a FBI tip that he supposedly put out about the Nancy Guthrie case. It's out there as well. He's lying, people. When somebody asks for transparency, Zach, you delete comments. It looks bad on you. You don't show receipts. Enough is enough, Zach. And now you're defaming me and my mods and Becca as well. Enough is enough. I have a lawyer involved, Zach. We'll be in contact with your attorney general. You have no idea what mess you've got yourself into, you and your mother. Enough is enough. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with your lies. Own up. Take some ownership. Grow the frick up because you're 32 years old and get a frickin' job like some of us are. Plain and simple. We don't owe you anything, Zach. I can't comment on that. Yes, ma'am. But they will be contacted. You can cut people's lawns at for $30, like Little Black Bear suggested. Cut people's lawns in the area for $30 or whatever. Like, come on. There's either ways that you don't need your freaking depend on your Cash App, dude. And then you're ripping people off. If we're lying, Zach, then why is it you're the one being investigated? I bet you're scared shitless right now. You have no idea what's coming. And mark my words, it's coming, whether you like it or not. And you're not going to be able to lie yourself out of it. You won't, Zach. I can guarantee you that. Imagine the RCMP getting involved. You're screwed. That's all I can say to you, man. Anywho, I'm done with this. Sorry. So, Jasmine, again, sorry, guys. Where is it? Where are you? You're here. I know you're here. There it is. This is Jasmine's reading from this morning. I'll share that with you guys. Man, I hate this iPad. I need a computer.
I'm really too crazy hot.
do a quick check-in with Darius MacDougall today. Darius has been missing since the 21st of September 2025, so nearly a year now. Darius was 6, I believe, when he disappeared. And so far, nothing. He went missing allegedly in Crow's Nest Pass, Alberta. But my spirit box recently has told me that he could be in Fort McMurray, which I googled was a few hours away from Crow's Nest Pass. So that just came up out of the blue on my spirit box. And I want to ask about that, see if we can get any confirmations. So let's bring in the energy for Darius MacDougall. And let's see what we need to know about Darius and his location. Also, searches over the next few weekends for Darius. So, Wolfie has joined the search. So, let's send out lots of thoughts and prayers to those who are searching for Darius. I was going to into these first. Will I just do these? Okay. We'll ask about the location after. But what happened? We'll do one line what happened, one line location. Okay, so what happened to Darius MacDougall? Whoa! What happened to Darius? Okay. Right away, I'm getting something was burned in the campfire tuition. So someone was creeping or watching or seeing something. I'm getting maybe it was Darius's sister or stepsister seeing something because he's no longer here now, allegedly. Why? The couple do something that they wanted to keep hidden? Are they in regret now? Was there also some kind of perversion? Yeah. Revenge of a caregiver. Assassination. Oh! And legal proceedings found. Where the hell did that go? There it is. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a story, and it's the same story that we've gotten since the start. This is far too many. So what we'll do is we'll keep what's out and assassination of the child. Darius, maybe his stepsister, but there's a lot of things here. What did we not see? Just so we can go through them. We've got a beach. There could be a beach close by where Darius is. Still gonna fake death, strangulation, motel. I feel like the fake death is for faking what happened and where Darius disappeared from. Okay, what can you tell me about Darius's location? Where can we find Darius? And I'm going to ask about a specific place. It's called Browning Road. It's in Fort McMurray, and it's combining 3 of the location clues that myself, MJ, and Bethel got. So I will link MJ's latest reading because she got something about fire and wildfires. Becca's reading had got Browning Road, and a few weeks before that was when I got Fort McMurray, and then I googled Browning Road, Fort McMurray. Like I'll show you what came up. So yeah, inside something, be some kind of tunnels, a network, meeting in somewhere dark. There could have been a natural disaster that happened here. Fire, wildfire. Oh, okay. I think we're getting confirmation for this location before I've even asked about it. Yeah, so the cover. And maybe Darius's father and the girlfriend are in some kind of a cult. Maybe it happened accidentally that they had to cover. But to me,
kind of like having to get rid of both children because maybe they witnessed something disturbing or something that would get adults in trouble. Yeah. Uh, I feel like Darius's stepsister witnessed his death and what happened, and it was no accident. I feel like it happened at home in their neighborhood, allegedly. I don't even feel like Darius was on that trip. Let's see what the tarot has to say. So let's get 3 for. Actually, let's just get 1 because when I start asking questions, then I go into a tangent and ask for 10 questions. Let me just get 1 card for yes or no, and then we will get 3 cards for the 2 of them. Hey, Darius. Wheel of Fortune. Kind of taking a risk. Is Darius go on the camping trip? Was Darius on that camping trip at any point? One walked away. So if he was there, something risky happened. Blow him away somewhere. This is walking away. With the Wheel of Fortune, this isn't just destiny or karma at play. This is someone walking away with you, not have everyone at risk. If I'm reading this right, give me 1 more. Did Darius walk away, or was it someone bringing him away? Strength. Okay. To bring him away because someone overpowered Darius. Sadly. 4 of Cups, an offer, something that they're not seeing. Some kind of offer, maybe someone offered to help. So let's get 3. Let's get 3 for Crow's Nest class homicide that Darius allegedly disappeared from. The family said he was playing with his cousins. They all returned except Darius. So Crow's Nest class, give me the energy, the Hermit, spiritual enlightenment, people searching. And this is the 6 of Cups, nostalgia, family. Queen of Wands, charity queen. Your party with friends and family. The children maybe were being left alone to fend for themselves, but like he's facing the wrong direction. Not the right place to look. What about Fort McMurray? This Browning Road in Fort McMurray, Darius close to Fort McMurray, creative expression. Whoa. Okay. So we've got King of Swords, Ten of Swords, a betrayal.
It's all good, Jerry, man. That's why I thought he was from Epic.
I don't know. Pentacles? Yeah, it's a 3 of Pentacles. So at least 3 people, because we've got the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. So 3 people involved in this cover. It could be family members are involved, allegedly cult members. Do they know someone over there? Was there some kind of trafficking allegedly? Because these came out, them 2 came out for Lily and Jack, and that's what we get with them. Sleepless night, and this is the 9 of Pentacles. So this is a decision that had to be made, and there was conflict about it. Someone is feeling defensive. Or at work. Someone's workplace, a workplace could be significant or close to where Darius is. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some more for location and then we'll get the flowers. So for Darius MacDougall, is Darius Crow's Nest site burning up?
Me too, Envision. Me too.
Will they hit a home run? Queen of Pentacles. Something about pizza. Are they eating pizza? Page of Swords. So, like telling a child, don't touch, that's gonna hurt you, that can burn you, electrocute you, etc. Feels like they got some kind of a delivery or some kind of alibi. I don't know why. The magician. Yeah. Woo! Okay, these are just going every which way. Horse racing. Okay, you brought him somewhere. Or it could be a place where they do horse racing, free delivery. I don't know if someone was delivering something. Did they get a delivery of pizza or something else?
It's awesome, little black bear. It's good to know. Thank you for that.
And they had to make Darius disappear. I think he was physically overpowered, brute force, and the father had to bring him far away and, concoct a whole story about, camping that weekend. If Darius was there, I feel like he was overpowered there, but I'm getting the feeling more so that this was scheduled, planned as an alibi. Well, all the family members. The more, it's kind of reminding me of the McCann case, and they had all their friends there to back them up. Kind of something like so. It feels like there is a farm or a chicken farm somewhere close by.
Ostrich farm?
Fort McMurray. 5 of tools, 5 of sword, 9 of cups, an upper, a water source. There could be family members that live in Fort McMurray that Darius was brought to help cover cover up. Okay. Let's get the flowers where Darius could be. I don't know. I feel like Fort McMurray is significant. Someone knows someone or is related to someone who lives there, and this person could have offered to help cover after the fact. So, where Darius, what flowers are around him? Give us any clues we may need. Ace of Wands, tulip. Tulips could be around the hermit. It's a secluded, secret place. Lavenders, tulips, Azania. Famous, somewhere famous, or some kind of a victory. Maybe they feel like they're victorious and getting away with this because their plan worked. Victory with the plan at hand. They covered it up nicely, well, in their mind. Someone could be a painter. So a plan, maybe somewhere that has planning permission or something like that. Victory. 7 of Wands, being defensive. Galantis. Sonia, Zania. Let me know if any of these are in Canada, Alberta, etc. Queen of Cups, Magnolia. Anything else? Where can Barrier be found? His location or his gilly? You're in gully? A gully with a water source? Oh, now I walk my elbow. Okay, 7 of coins. So, building up something, planting something, growing. I feel like there could be a farm, a farmer's market, or some kind of plantation, something to do with animals, I suppose. Okay, let's get these. Darius MacDougall. Give me 3 for Darius and his current location. Where can we find Darius? Where can we bring Darius home? Traveler, move in a new direction. So look over here, not over there. Fort McMurray. much as my speculation thoughts looks perfect on me, but I would definitely look there because it feels like this whole thing was up, in my opinion. Hunt down your fears and desires. So hunt down Darius over here, not over here. Doug, fatherly energy, druid, hold the space. So maybe a wooded area, a marshy, swampy area, medicine guardian. So they could have been giving the kids medicine, kind of like McCann's, in Thunder Crown. So there's definitely mountains in the background, mountains close by. Elder moved beyond ancestral patterns. So it feels like this is Darius's ancestors coming through very strong to try show us and lead us to where he is. The elders are coming through and looking out for him. Okay. So what else do we need to know about Darius and his location? Whoa, already? Yeah, they don't want to lose their status. Some kind of an affair. So the death of Darius. Feels like he was being disciplined. Like not intentional murder, but it's manslaughter because fancy physical. The first photo I saw of Darius, it looked like he had a black eye. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And they didn't want anyone to see it. So maybe it didn't mean for it to happen, but they shouldn't have been abusing him. He was a baby, little boy. No one should be abusing anyone in this world. That's what the problem is. We're supposed to be better than animals. Why do we act like animals? Someone's a hunter, act like an animal, they hunt animals. They think they're better than us, but they're not because they can't even protect their own. It's very young kind of thing. Not literally. Unexplained disappearance. I'm getting shivers on my legs. Somewhere rural, there's definitely a farm close by. SA. Physical site. There could be SA with there. There's ones here too. Part of the abuse, why they didn't want his body to be found, because maybe there was different kinds of abuse that was going on. World War, there could have been a war close by, or some kind of war memorabilia, or something to do with the war. Where he is. Let me know if Fort McMurray has anything to do with the war. Fall of civilization. So a tower moment, some kind of corruption is going on. Someone witnessed the perpetrator doing what they were doing to Darius. It's a secret, but it will be exposed. There was a secret there, definitely. Someone once said things, but there really is. So I don't think it was like a sacrifice all gathered around, standing around the fire, but they had to make decisions themselves about his death. And it feels like they let the paranoia get to them. They didn't want their secrets being spilled. So something had to happen to the girl accidentally. On purpose. Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. Okay. So let me get these and then we will go to the dictionary. So Darius MacDougall. There's where can we find Darius MacDougall? Rose? There could be some kind of diamond or mine, wherever you get diamonds from. Where kind of like hay or dried grass. Give me. We want all these. Maybe somewhere where there's animals, though. We've got the queen again in the cave. So a cave close to a water source, on a woods in Fort McMurray. Missed it. But someone played God, made a judgment call. But it feels like maybe Darius was put into or pushed into a cave and used their hands to do this to appease the queen, the gate. would a gape be, with your mouth open? So an open mouth of a cave, the seeds, and there could be seeds planted. There's things growing where Darius is. And I'm hearing beeping out there. Something open. There's animal life, both wildlife and farm life close by, big church close by, and mountains in a wooded area. So if you guys have any set places you can think of, let me know. Whether that be Business Pass, Fort McMurray, but I'm actually gonna go with my spirit
Yum, grilled cheese.
that it brings through. But sometimes there's just no explaining how it could have told me certain things. Like for example, with Nancy Guthrie, it told me Nancy was intercepted. I never heard that word, and then lo and behold, that's the method kidnappers, the cartel use, and they're taking ransom. So yeah, I learned that word
Nice.
me. So I'm just confirming what the spirits are saying. But some of them are tricksters, some of them are of the light. So it can be hard to tell the difference sometimes. Allegedly. So I get the dictionary. Darius MacDougall. That's great. Darius is found soon. Darius needs so much more attention. What a beautiful boy he is. He deserves his justice and his name to be out. He wants to come home to his mother. A mountain bike. I'm gonna have a mountain bike. Charlatan clock. Orange. Mouth. Mustache. Mouth. So opening and opening. Where was the opening? Open. Open wide mouth. Move. Maybe given medicine. He was moved. Movie.
I don't know. Yes, ma'am. That looked like they were.
Somewhere in a car. Mr. MSS. Much muck. Muscle. Muffin. Muesli. Muddle. Mucus. Muggy. I feel like we will be seeing a mugshot to do with this case. Could be his father, allegedly. A person trying to be neutral in politics. Never heard that one before. Mulberry. A mulberry could be significant. A mulberry bush. Mullock. Be broad, fine, mule. So maybe someone's a drug mule. Mullet. Soup made with curry powder. Million, multi-toss, multi-crack, multiple, municipal. State your town. Someone could have a disease, multitude, mum. Sorry, misses his mother. Mumbo jumbo, mummy. He misses his mummy. One. Munition. Military story, so maybe something to do with the military, branches, etc. Murder. Murphy's Law. But everything that could go wrong will go wrong. So Murphy's Law is on play. It's time for God's plan to work. Must be significant. Muscle, youth, long-term illness, museum, mushroom. Something significant. Maybe someone was on mushrooms. Give me one more. Anything else for Darius MacDougall? Where can we find him? Because considering that plundering, raid, ravage, forebear, apologies. My signal one. I was gonna say my storage one. So he's somewhere where you can't get a signal. Something happened by force feed. Maybe he was given something. Even when he didn't want it. Forceps, ford. Someone could have a ford or a shallow place in a river. Cross by means of ford. So he's close to a shallow place in the river. In Fort McMurray. For an Atlantic ship. For boat, forecast, for clothes, for gone, for ground, forehead, foreign, forest, close to or in a forest, for forensic things will be found. Foreman, forelock, forfeit, forge. That could be significant, but something is forged. Forget, forgive, fork in the road, one tool for digging, forlorn, forklift, formaldehyde, forma, forte, fortress could be significant, forswear, forsake, fornication, formula, formidable, third plastic, chief, formica, formation, former. So something happened formerly before they went to the campsite hiking, and maybe this whole trip with the whole family was planned. So there would be lots of witnesses to, confirm, concur. Darius was there, alive. All the kids were all playing, because that looks a lot less worse than the truth. But this is just my opinion, my speculation. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to check out MJ's channel and Becca's channel. And keep Darius in your mind, your heart, your thoughts, and prayers. And let's hope he gets it just so soon. Until next time, goodbye.
I like Jasmine. Jasmine's cool. I like her accent. So what do you guys think of that? Fort McMurray is actually maybe 3.5 hours from here, where I'm at. So
Yeah, I can't
Well-
your screen right now.
whoops. Anyways, he's not too. Fort McMurray is quite a ways. I've got friends up there that are working up there north, working at the coal mines and everything, and I might go see a buddy up there. I might go check it out. Jasmine thinks they might be up north. It's a possibility. I'm not going to rule anything out. I'm not, I'm going to go to Crow's Nest Pass first. I might do another weekend and go up to, I'm going to see if my buddy's got room, and I'll stay with him for a weekend. I'll go up and search while he's working. So I might do that. Go check that out. Like I said, I'm not going to rule it out. She gave some pretty good speculation there. It's a possibility he could have, somebody could have picked him up and drove him all the way to Crow's Nest Pass but Crow's Nest Pass is 5 hours away, so that would be an 8-hour drive, 8.5, 9-hour drive, something like that. So about 9 hours. Yeah. There was one thing I wanted to do before we go. It's been bugging me, and I wanted to see it for really quickly. I don't want to go off topic, but see what I got here. Just one thing. See if it works. Just give me a bit here. Just one thing. And this iPad has a mind of its own sometimes. Okay. So I looked up some jobs. Wichita, Mass. Or Wichita, Massachusetts. Check this out. Pizza place, kitchen staff, $17.22 an hour. Crew member at Duncan. Yeah, 100 more jobs. Customer service at the Dollar Tree. I know you can't do a dental hygienist there, Zach, but look at this. Like, mail handler, construction warehouse assistant, $20 to $22 an hour. It's okay, Jerry Lynn. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. I thought he was at Lethbridge and you said something about BC. Well, if he's in BC, that makes sense. So Highway 3 is very scenic. So retail social, you're good at freaking selling online. Why can't you, your Cash Apps, retail sales associate, Cumberland Farms? Look at this. Maybe a bartender. Like all the jobs that are on here. Like there is a few. The point is there's work. You can go, I think you need only 50 subs, uh, Chicken Whisper, if you want to go live. I'm aiming for 500, so, but if you need 50, I think you need 50 subs or something. Look at this, delivery driver, part-time for Uber, right? Go back and get your license and look at this. Oh, restaurant, restaurant opener for Duncan. Like, look, there's jobs. It's all been posted, buddy. Construction warehouse assistant for $22 an hour, full time. You would like to walk, mail handler, no experience. 3 days ago. They're looking for a crew person for $15 an hour. Like, it's a job, dude. The point is, you've got a job. There's jobs out there. So I just Googled a bunch. He's too lazy and stuff. He's too lazy on drugs and self entitled. Yep. He figures people owe him stuff, right? So, but anyhow, oh, excuse me. But I just want to show that really quickly. I'm going on about 2.5 hours, I think, almost. Just thinking here. But anyways, the point is he can get a job. It's not that difficult. There's people hiring. So I hope everybody has a good day today. He wants sub to subscribe. Well, whatever. He just wants to mooch off of people. It's what he wants to do. So, but you guys all have a great day, and maybe back tomorrow. Maybe I'll have some more stuff about Darius tomorrow. There is talks of maybe doing a panel this weekend. I'll keep you guys posted. Um, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and you guys have a good good holiday for you. Some Canadians, happy Victoria Day week, Victoria Day. Talk to you guys soon.